Now, with the area's certified most accurate forecast 6 years in a row, meteorologist Chad Reithlisberger.
Well, we are starting this work week just like we ended the weekend with pretty nice weather here across northeastern Wisconsin. Our Storm Team 5 Skyview camera, powered by Pella Windows and Doors in Oshkosh, showing mostly sunny skies with a temperature of 35 degrees. 35 as well in Sturgeon Bay. Still plenty of ice on the water there, but with these warming temperatures, that will start to change over the next several days. Sunny skies, 39 in Green Bay with a west wind at around 7 miles an hour. Looking for temperatures to top out in the upper 30s and lower 40s for many of us later on this afternoon, with those winds generally out of the west to southwest at around 5 to 10 miles an hour. So weather headlines on this early Monday afternoon shows lots of sunshine for today. A few clouds will develop as we head to the second half of your afternoon. Otherwise, a stretch of pretty dry weather expected over the next week as well, and temperatures getting close to 60, especially by the weekend. Right now, upper 30s and lower 40s fairly common across our area, with those winds again generally out of the west to southwest at around 5 to 10 miles an hour. Elsewhere across the state, 42 in Milwaukee, 36 in Madison, 36 up in Rhinelander, and mid-30s across northwestern Wisconsin and the eastern portions of Minnesota. Here's the current snow depth, still, at least in the open areas at the Weather Service in Green Bay, officially 1 inch of snow on the ground. Obviously, there are some higher piles of snow, especially along the roadways and in the shaded areas, but still plenty of snow out to the north and west. 35 inches of snow still on the ground in Marquette. Barely anything as you head towards southern Wisconsin. Right now, lots of sunshine across our area, but we are watching some of these fair weather cumulus clouds developing. A weak little system will pass through later on today that will help create a few of these clouds. And maybe for a few locations north of Green Bay, a couple very light flurries at best, but otherwise many of us will stay dry for today. Here's some good news. It looks like the river flood warning for the East River in Brown County has now been allowed to expire. So good news there as the water continues to lower in the East River. The Little Wolf River, however, is still under a flood warning, and a few more flood warnings for the Manitowoc, Sheboygan, and Fox River once you head towards the Lakeshore and the Fox Cities. All right, so as we take a larger view, things fairly quiet again across the state. Here's that little system just starting to push into Minnesota and North Dakota. That could bring a few flurries to the area here either later on this afternoon or once again into the overnight hours. But many of us will stay dry, kind of just a mix of sun and clouds then as we enter the day on Tuesday as temperatures continue to warm, and then do expect maybe a few more clouds late Tuesday and into the day on Wednesday. How about this? The Climate Prediction Center 6 to 10 day outlook for temperatures has a very good chance for temperatures running above average. Again, that will be for basically the mid to later portions of March into the weekend and next week. And that means temperatures will be likely well into the 50s as early as Friday. That could easily continue into next week. So your forecast for this afternoon calls for a few of those afternoon clouds, otherwise fairly quiet with temperatures in the upper 30s and lower 40s. Winds generally out of the west at 5 to 10 miles an hour. For tonight, partly cloudy, maybe a few flurries to the north with temperatures falling back into the 20s. Here's your 7-day planner. 46, a mix of sun and clouds on Tuesday. Spring officially begins on Wednesday. A little more cloud cover with a high near 45. Lots of sunshine, dry, and much warmer for the upcoming weekend. We could be flirting with 60 for a few spots Saturday and Sunday. For more on your forecast, you can find it on our Facebook page. Give us a like, WFRV Local 5. But as that snow continues to melt, we have all that bare ground. That starts to warm up pretty quickly this time of the year. So again, 60s could be close.
You said in some areas. I'm hoping that's where I'm going to be.
Right, yeah, let's hope so.
in the weekend.
Yeah.
All right, thanks. Okay.